friends. And every day, the people around my bubble, I've been hearing a lot of it from them. They've been saying, they don't want to be around people because people are crazy. They don't want to have any friends because people are crazy, or they don't trust anybody. And part of the reason that the way other people are acting these days and the way you think sometimes, it's because of the power of influence that's out there. We tend to watch a lot of stuff and listen to a lot of stuff and be around people that say and act a certain way. And unfortunately, you're the average of the 5 closest people that you hang out with. And then if you're on top of that, watching stuff on TV and listening to certain music, being involved in certain conversations that really brings no life to any part of life or any situation, that's when people look and see the negative in others and in life. So my suggestion is, if you don't want to be around people, for me, I want to be around people more than anything, because I believe my power of influence can bring change and bring restoration and bring life and teach people how to become better humans. So I'm different. I want to be around people, even though you might say they are crazy. But you need to get to the point too, if you feel that way, because if you feel that way, then you're being influenced as well. Life is more than just being alone and being away from people and just doing a regular job. You have 8+ billion people in the world, and right now, more than half of them just wake up, have their coffee, have a little breakfast, send their kids to school if they have kids, go to work, come home, eat, you take a poop, you go to the bathroom a couple times to pee, and then you might take your children into sports, or you might just go outside and read a book, whatever it is. And then they just do that every day, and they expect that to be life. But that's not what life is about. There's a whole big world out there waiting for you to explore and to understand, and people to meet, so you can understand how people live and how to become more like the good in people instead of focusing on the bad. And what culture does is, the more you watch, they teach you to be a certain way, or they want you to be a certain way, or they want you to have what they have. And that makes people crazy, because they're always trying to be in competition with each other. So my advice is to work on you first, instead of thinking about how crazy people are, or what you might expect or see when you go out into the world or around others. It's to find who you are. Find the joy within yourself. Find the love within yourself. So be happy all the time. And if you're happy all the time and you love life to the point to where that, you need people to experience and have what you have, that is when you start to see things differently. But you can't go out and expect to be able to deal with these people that are negative or hate or have anger until you find who you are and find the balance within yourself to be able to share what you have excuse me, with others. You have to, when you find who you are and you love yourself and you experience the joy, or even if it's something that you find that is too good to keep by yourself and you need to let everybody know about, how exciting it is to share certain things, well, you need to find yourself like those exciting things. Because when you find that balance within yourself, you just want everybody to have it. And you want everybody to know how to get it. Because it's so good that even though you might be a Navy SEAL, or you might be a UFC fighter or a hardcore football player, you could still, because of love and yourself, loving yourself and knowing who you are and having that joy every single day, man, you still want to cry and love others, even though you might be hard. And then even when you're hard, those qualities eventually just kind of dissipates. You know, you don't want to be that strength. You want to be the strength for others, and you want to help others instead of being arrogant or strong or undisputed. And you won't want to fight wars anymore. You want to fight for peace. So when you have those moments where you believe that people are just hopeless, I'm sorry, God didn't create a hopeless world. He created us to be above and in charge and beyond of this planet. So if that's the case, then we have a divine purpose to help keep this place safe and nurtured and clean. So start loving yourself and don't look for that anywhere else. And when you start to find it, you'll want to be around people more, and you'll be able to deal with people more, because you have found who you are, and nothing can taint you and taint the love you have for yourself. And then all the love will come your way, and people are going to come to you for wisdom, and then you're going to feel like you have value on this planet. And then you're going to start to make a change in your bubble, in your environment, and your influence, and the people that you're around. And then you could become that change that the world so needs. Love always. And I hope you have a world-changing attitude. And I hope you love every single person that you see every day in front of you. Love always, John Dawson.